Chicas, ladies, señoritas, I'm still getting so many questions about what lip color are you wearing, where is your top from. So for those of you who don't know, as of 3 or 4 videos ago, I started to include every single item that you see me wearing in a particular video in the description box below. So I will link this shirt, I will link this necklace, which by the way, I have a 37% discount code off, which is not an affiliate code. It is simply to save you some moolah. That will also be in the description box down below. And this lip color will also be linked down below because yes, I agree, it is dope. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to check out my description box down below. As I mentioned, I am always linking everything that I'm wearing from now on in my description box. Check the description box. Now that I got that out of the way, let's get into today's video. So I wanted to try something a little bit different today and show you 11 genius ways on how to wear clip-in hair extensions. Now, as some of you may know, I have my own hair extension brand called Fancy Hair Extensions. It is my life, it is my baby, and I am very, very proud of them. I often use my fancy hair extensions to add some length and thickness to my hairstyles and just make my hair look overall lush and beautiful. But there are some other genius ways that you can use clip-in hair extensions to spruce up your hairstyle that most people do not know about. So I wanted to share with you some of my personal favorite ways on how to boost certain hairstyles up a notch, and also show you some creative ways on how to use hair extensions that you probably have never seen before. So without further ado, if you want to know my 11 genius ways on how to wear clip-in hair extensions, then please keep watching. No. Nope. Okay, so how many of you have been there trying to find the perfect shade to match your hair color only to find that it's not quite perfect? So an easy trick for that is to blend 2 different shades together to get a custom look. Since my base is darker and I have some lighter balayage highlights throughout my hair, I like to mix some wefts from my mocha brown set and some from my milk chocolate brown set. Because most of the darkness is at the bottom of my hair, I clip in most of my mocha brown wefts towards the bottom of my head and then start alternating the wefts from the darker shade and the lighter shade as I get higher up. Doing this will create a beautiful highlighted effect that is perfect for those of you who have highlights or lowlights in your hair. You just need a shade that matches your base and a shade that matches your highlights, and then blend away. Now that's a perfect match. Now, as much as I love wearing my fancy hair extensions down, I love wearing them in other hairstyles such as low ponytails too. The great thing about creating low ponytails with hair extensions is that you don't have to clip in any hair extensions past your ear level. Since your hair is going to be tied back anyway, you don't need to worry about blending in the top part of your hair. So I always omit the wefts above my ears, and I also find that this trick prevents any bulges at the top of my head that can be caused by wearing too many clip-ins, and it makes the overall look of the ponytail way more natural and seamless. See, you can't even tell that I'm wearing hair extensions. The same trick applies when you're creating a low bun. I only clip in a few wefts until I get to my ear level and then tie my hair into a low ponytail and then create any bun that I'm feeling that day. My hair still looks natural and my bun looks lush and beautiful from the added length and thickness from my hair extensions. I also like to apply the same rule of thumb when clipping in hair extensions for creating low braids. Clip in your wefts no higher than your ears and braid the loose hair into any braid you desire. Here I created a chunky fishtail braid and then I looped the ends into a knot, and you would never be able to tell that I have clip-in hair extensions in my hair. Okay, so here's a trick that most people don't know about. This is my hair braided with my hair extensions clipped into my roots as normal. Now watch what happens when you clip in some 1-inch wefts in the middle of your braid and keep braiding. The result is you get this extra long braid without having to get longer hair extensions. The key is to clip in the wefts into the back of the braid so that they're hidden, and then you want to pull out the bottom of the braid more so than the top of the braid. That's because the bottom of the braid will have less volume than the top of the braid, and if you pull it out more, it will give the illusion that it's transitioning seamlessly. How cool is that? Oh, and if you're wondering why I have pink highlights in my hair, I'm gonna get to that in just a bit. Creating high ponytails, buns, and top knots is a very different game though. What I like to do is separate my hair at about my ear level and clip in a couple of wefts upside down so that the clips are facing up. This will ensure that these wefts will lay flat against your head when you gather them into your ponytail. And for the wefts above the level of my ears, I'm clipping them in with the clips facing down. That way, these wefts will also stay flat against my head when I pull them into a ponytail. Once I've clipped in some wefts, I gather my hair into a high ponytail and secure it with an elastic. Then you can style it to your liking, like loosening up the hair around the crown area and wrapping a strand of hair around the elastic. Here you can see that there are no visible wefts, so no one will ever know that you're wearing clip-ins. The same method can be applied to creating high buns and top knots as well. All you want to do is clip in your wefts exactly how I showed you for the high ponytail and then tie your hair into a ponytail. From here, you can create any bun or top knot of your liking. When you're done, you'll have a lush looking bun without any signs of clips or wefts peeking through your hair. Another trick most people don't know about is using clip-in hair extensions to extend the length of an accent braid. For example, if you want to create a braid on one side of your head and want it to be long enough to be combined with your ponytail, a great way to do that is to add in a couple of 1-inch wefts into the section that you are braiding. Since I will be braiding away from my face, the best way to clip in the wefts to keep them flat and covered is by positioning them away from the face as well. Begin braiding a French braid or Dutch braid and incorporate your hair into the braid as you go. When you run out of hair to add into the braid, continue down with a regular braid. Pull out the sides of the braid to fan it out and then combine it with your ponytail. I also like to wrap a strand of hair around the base of the ponytail to add a dash of polish, and that's it. An effortless boho ponytail with an extended accent braid using clip-in hair extensions. Another genius way you can create a high ponytail, bun, or top knot using clip-in hair extensions is using something I like to call the ponytail within a ponytail method. So what you want to do is separate your hair at the crown and create a little ponytail right at the back and center of your head. Then begin clipping in a few small hair extension wefts around the ponytail. I used about 5 clip-in hair extensions total, and then I gathered all of my hair into another ponytail and making sure to cover up all of the wefts. This is probably the most discreet way of wearing your hair in a high ponytail, bun, or top knot using hair extensions, and it looks super natural. As you can see here, there's no trace of bumps, lumps, or wefts peeking through the hair, and from here you can perfect a high ponytail or toss it up into a bun or top knot. Pretty cool, huh? Another one of my favorite ways to use clip-in hair extensions is by incorporating them into headband braids. The hair around your hairline and temples is usually a lot less dense than the rest of your hair, so I like to add some thickness by clipping in a couple of 1-inch wefts. So what I do first is separate my hair from ear to ear and clip away the rest of the hair so it's not in my way. Then I clip in 2 1-inch wefts into this section, and I make sure to clip the wefts in the same direction that I will be braiding so that the wefts lay flat against my head. Then I begin braiding a regular braid and start adding in sections of hair from the outside of the braid as I go. When I run out of hair to add into the braid, I continue with a regular braid. Then I pull out on the sides of the braid to loosen it up and pin the braid at the nape of my neck to get this super cool headband braid. Another genius way I like to use my clip-in hair extensions is by adding a pop of color to my hair on those days I'm craving a change but don't want to make a commitment to coloring my hair. All you want to do is take any pigmented eyeshadow or blush and sandwich the hair in between your fingers and the pigment and slide it down the hair until you get the pigmentation you want. Then brush it through to distribute the color, and then you've got these cool DIY hair highlights that you can clip into your hair for an extra pop of fun. Okay guys, so that wraps up today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below to let me know so that I know and I keep making more of these videos for you guys because I love making these videos for you guys. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a second channel, so if you don't have enough of me here once a week, you can also see me on my other channel where I post at least another 1 time a week so you can see my face more frequently. On my second channel, I show you guys a bunch of amazing DIY makeup hacks and beauty hacks, skincare tips, makeup tutorials, pretty much everything makeup and beauty related. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff like I am, then feel free to click the link above my head over here and it'll take you right on over to my second channel. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next one.